Yo guys, what is up, and welcome back to a brand new video here today on the channel. Today, I'm going to be going over my brand new budget fishing kayak, the Vibe Yellowfin 100. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, so this right here is my brand new budget fishing kayak, the Vibe Yellowfin 100 right here. And this is a cheaper end of a fishing kayak. It comes in at $750. It is a 10-foot long, 32-inch wide kayak. It weighs 57 pounds. It has a max capacity of 375 pounds, which is quite a lot considering it is only 10 feet long. Alright, I'm going to try not to make this video too long, just get this through and show you everything about this kayak. So if you want to buy it, then you'll have a good idea of what this thing is kind of all about. Right at the front, you'll have one carry handle right there. It is completely sealed in to the kayak itself. It is drilled right into it. It's a nice sturdy handle that is not going to be coming off. Next up on the kayak, I just have a sticker that obviously doesn't come in with this thing, but everything you're going to see on here does come with the kayak. This is with no modifications, no extra accessories put onto it. This is exactly what you're going to get when you buy this kayak. Next up, we just have the first of two kind of dry sealed compartments. As you can see, one right here and one further up the front. I'm not sure if these completely dry sealed, but they are definitely pretty water resistant. I have kept camera batteries in there, my GoPro, my phone, and I have not had any trouble with water getting into it. There is a little seal on the bottom, as you can see right there. It goes pretty flush with the kayak, but I haven't had many troubles with it. It's pretty simple to open. Just twist that. There's an open and close arrow on both sides so you can see which way to turn it. It opens up. It is connected via a rope to the inside, and there's a bag right in the inside as well. This thing can come out, which will give you access to the hull of the kayak, which is pretty cool. And what they also give you is this right here, which is actually a piece, a material that is the same thing that I made the kayak out of. So if you get any holes, little puncture marks, you can actually mold this back into it via some sort of heat source. Just close that up. It's a pretty tight fit. Like I said, I haven't had any troubles with it as of yet. Next up, we have our foot pedals right here, which are pretty standard. They're adjustable. Just kind of pull this thing up, adjust it up and down here. You got all the way up to the front and all the way up to the back, depending on the size that you are fitting in this kayak. You've got the two holes coming in right at the bottom. You have a bunch of these. They come with plugs just like this, which is really nice. They're pretty much just drains for the kayak. I like to keep those plugs in unless I get an excessive amount of water in there. You've got two rails on either side, which are going to help you which are going to allow you to put accessories on your kayak, which is really nice. They're a little bit hard to get accessories onto since there is no molded opening right there for them to slide in. But you can put anything from a cup holder to a rod mount to anything else. Pretty simple little thing right there. In the middle, we just have a few little compartments right there, made for a drink, for some tackle. Another thing that you can screw in another mount onto, similar to the one of these that you could put a GoPro on, or a rod holder or something like that. Then we got the first two of our four rod holder mounts. These are flush mount rod holders, one on either side, right in the front of you right there, that kind of stick out up towards where this camera is pointed. As you guys can see in there, it kind of sticks out to the side, which is really nice. It's not going to be up in your face. Next, we've got the second of the two little dry compartments right there. Again, similar, just open it up like the same as the other one. You're going to open it up. It has that same seal, same bag, also connected with a rope, which is really nice. Now we're getting over kind of past the middle towards the back. We've got these two carry handles on either side, which is really nice. Allows you to hold it on either side, gives you just a variety of options when you're trying to hold this, as well as when you are kind of tying this down. It gives you can put a bungee through that, and gives you a really nice option to keep that secure. Next up, we have the Vibe Hero seat, the Hero 2.0 seat right there, which is actually really comfortable. I've gone out a few times, and it's definitely a really nice, comfortable seat. Well designed. As you guys can see, you can adjust the height of it to go back and forth via these straps right here. It folds all the way down, pretty much flush with the rest of the kayak right there, which is always nice for storing it and traveling with it. It can come off super easily through these three bungees. you pop off the bungee, you pop off this second bungee, and then one in the back as well. And then, of course, the seat will just pop out, and you can take that off while you're traveling with it, and it just kind of goes down like that, which is really nice. Under here, we've just got more holes in it for drainage. They come with plugs, which is also really nice, so you don't have to buy those separately. On the sides here, which are super cool, is two tackle trays. You can stick like a Plano tackle box right in there, right next to the seat. It will be really easily accessible while you're fishing, one on either side. All right, next we have the second two of the 4 rod holders. These will stick out and towards the back. Again, they're not going to be in your face. And I have not had any trouble with those rods slipping out of those holders at all. Just 2 flush mount rod holders. You can add extensions to it if you want to, but they seem pretty secure for me, just the flush mount rod holders. At least a few times that I have used it. Right next to those on the side, you have a paddle mount, which is really cool. They actually give one for each side. There's another one on that side as well, which is pretty cool, just in case you're going to need another paddle, or even if you're sticking maybe a net in the side there, which is what I've done in the past. Come down towards the back, kind of the tail end of this, you've got just these bungee cords that are going to allow you to stick some stuff in this pretty spacious well that you have in the back of this kayak, which is really nice. You can stick a milk crate in there if you want, which is what a lot of people do. They allow them for a lot of tackle storage. I just stick a tackle bag underneath those bungees, at least for now. Again, 2 more drainage things with the plugs in them, which is again really nice that they supply those. I did get this kayak from Dick's Sporting Goods, so it may vary with some of the things you get. I'm sure it's pretty much exactly the same wherever you get it, but those plugs might be specific to Dick's Sporting Goods. But so far, I've seen that they come with those plugs most places that you can buy this kayak. Got the Vibe logo, which is really nice. You've got another carry handle right here, so you can carry it on the front and the back, which is always pretty cool that they have that. They have a plug in the back. You're just going to unscrew this. If water were ever to get into the kind of hull of this kayak, unscrew it. This thing is not going to come out. Screw it back in, and you're good to go. Not much water is going to be getting in there. Really, the only places that it could get in is if you were to take these flush mount rod holders out. There are little holes drilled in through these, where these handles slip in, and if you were to take out the bag that is inside, this, water could definitely get in there, but it's pretty watertight with just these little things on it, whatever you want to put in those: phone, scale, GoPro, batteries, whatever. But that is pretty much it. As you can see, Vibe Yellowfin 100. Super stable kayak. I've used it a few times. It is pretty much the same on both sides. The only things that I've added to it are just stickers, so this is exactly what you get out of the box when you first get it. Bunch of space in storage, especially in that back area. Nice watertight seals in there. And at the front, you've got a super comfortable seat, the Vibe Hero 2.0 seat right here. As you guys can see, just folds up really nicely. Super comfortable, nice addition to this kayak. And again, pretty standard with your rod holders. Comes with 4, which is really nice since most come with 2. It allows you for kind of different spots depending on where you're fishing, what you're looking for. I'm sure you could even put rods in those to troll behind you. Not for super big fish, because they might get pulled out, but if you're trolling for just small trout or something like that, you could definitely put it behind there. Overall, a really solid kayak. Comes in at $750, which is incredibly cheap for a kayak with this many features on it. Vibe makes some pretty quality kayaks. As you guys can see there, the Vibe logo. But I was looking between this and a few others. The Feel Free Moken V2, which comes in at a similar price point and similar features. But the big thing is, especially now, availability. Vibe is sold at Dick's Sporting Goods, which is a major retailer. So you're going to be able to find this kayak a little more easily than you are some of those ones that are just sold at local kayak shops. But overall, very good kayak. Definitely glad that I purchased this. I'm going to be able to get out to some brand new places since I am primarily a bank fisherman. I'm going to be able to kind of go around and fish a lot of new places, deeper water, places you can't access from the bank, And just if you guys are wondering, the paddle that I use with this is a 220 centimeter, $50 Field and Stream paddle right here. Pretty standard, got it to kind of match the kayak right there. But overall, pretty cheap fishing kayak setup with this $50 paddle, $750 kayak right here, which is definitely on the cheaper end. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you put them in the comments down below. I will definitely be answering a ton of questions. If I forgot to mention anything in this video, if you want to check this kayak out, check in the link in the description below, or at dicksportinggoods.com. The Vibe Yellowfin 100 kayak is what this is. And yeah, if you like this video, hit it with a like. Subscribe down below if you're new. I really appreciate the support on these recent videos. Now let's get right into some kayak fishing vids. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.